Hello everybody, my name is Corinne Keenan and I am a Junior Communication Sciences and Disorders major here at Salle. I also work in the Center for Academic Achievement as a writing tutor. In my time at Salle, I've learned a lot about how I like to write a paper and what works for me. Since I can't be in person with everybody this semester, I thought I would share my steps on how to write a paper in this video. The paper I will be working on is my weekly reflection paper for my honors ethics class. My professor assigns us readings each week, and based on those readings, we have to come up with a reflection on the material. For these papers, the first thing I do is write a to-do list of all of the readings I have to complete. This helps keep me motivated throughout my reading because I can cross each reading off once I'm done. Once my to-do list is made, I head over to Canvas on my iPad. I have recently switched to taking notes on an iPad as opposed to a regular notebook, and I love it, especially for things like this. Though it takes some time, I screenshot each individual page and add it into my virtual notebook. I like to do this because then I can highlight what I find important, and I can also take notes right on the page without having to print them all out. After I have all of the pages added onto my virtual notebook, I go through and read each piece, highlighting things I find important and taking notes along the way. This is a long and tedious process, but it makes writing the actual paper so much easier. After I have read each article, I go back through all of them and take all of my highlighted portions and notes and type them into a Google Doc. This makes it so much easier to retrieve information when writing the paper because now it's all in one place. This also gives me some time to do something mindless where I can listen to music and recharge from my other schoolwork while still being productive. After I've added everything into my Google Doc, I start my actual paper. The first thing I do is my introduction, where I discuss how I felt about the readings this week in general. Our topic this week was the relationship between COVID and capitalism, so I share some of my own opinions on the topic in the intro. Then, using my notes from beforehand, I move on to the body where I pick things out from my notes that I want to talk about. For the most part, I will pick a quote I want to work with, introduce it in my paper, copy and paste that quote in, and then describe what that quote means to me. After I've done this a few times, I can move on to my conclusion where I talk about how the things I picked out from the readings relate to the topic in general. After my first write-through of the paper, I'll usually take a little break before I read again. This way, when I go back to the paper, it's almost like I'm looking at it with a fresh set of eyes. During this time, I usually do other schoolwork, and when I come back to it, I make changes if needed and then submit. Good luck on your papers this semester. Bye!